Hi, Aquarius. Happy birthday to all the February Aquarius out there. This is going to be love and romance for the month of February 2023. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to see what's coming up here in the area of love and romance for the Aquarius collective. I feel like we need one more shuffle here. And we're going to get right on into it, my darlings. Move you all just a little bit closer. So the first card coming up here for love and romance for the Aquarius collective is the Page of Swords. This could be you being in a more youthful or playful aspect of your air sign energy. Pages are often associated with youthful energy or like a childlike energy. This could be a fellow air sign who might be youthful or playful, or maybe even younger than you. But the pages or the court cards in general are typically representative of people coming into a situation. The feeling and the vibe I am getting here, Aquarius, is that some of you might be finding yourself being pursued by someone who may be either younger than you, or you may be looking at this person like you think that they're inexperienced, or you think that like are you just like not taking this person seriously. Okay, I do feel like this is someone who's very intelligent. They're very smart. I also feel very emotionally mature, right? Even though they might seem inexperienced, or even if they may be younger than you, I feel like this is a very intelligent and emotionally mature person. And I feel like they're going to be very persistent. They're going to be very persistent about pursuing you. So even if you're in a relationship, even if you're already with somebody else, they may be looking at you like, Aquarius, you don't realize it, but I'm what you need. You don't realize it, but I'm really what you want. This could even be somebody that maybe you've confided to in the past, even if you haven't like told them all your business, or even if you haven't told them like the deep, dark, details of a situation. This could be someone who just kind of is looking at you like they think the person, for those of you who are in a relationship, they think that the person you're with doesn't deserve you, or they think that the people that you date don't deserve you. Like, you're always wasting your time with these losers. You need to give me a try. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting from this Page of Swords. The next card coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Two of Swords. So there's this impasse, right? Sometimes Two of Swords can be a situation in which like information is being withheld from us, or we're being like hoodwinked in some way. But I don't get that feeling. I don't get that vibe here from this Two of Swords. I feel this is more so the sense of like being at an impasse. Like they're telling you they want you, and you're like no, and like you're not taking action. You're not taking action. This is what I feel like is happening here. The Two of Swords coming up after the Page of Swords. I feel this person's going to be like dropping hints. Okay, dropping hints. And you're playing dumb. Aquarius is playing dumb. Like, you're pretending not to see it. You're ignoring it. You're dismissing it. You're just kind of like laughing it off. And I feel something is happening around the full moon on February 5th that's really agitating this person. Not agitating them in like a belligerent or scary way, but more kind of like getting their feelings going, getting their feelings to the surface. And so they might not be approaching you on the 5th or around the 5th, but they may be realizing that they don't like this. They don't like that you're not taking them seriously, and they want you to take them seriously. And so I feel like they're going to be flat out with you. Like maybe before they were dropping hints, and they're telling you flat out, like, look, you need to give me a chance. You need to give me a try. What else do you have to lose? Kind of thing here. And so this person might be very, very persistent. And I feel something is happening around the full moon that's really kind of like making them really be in touch with their feelings, and like they're feeling their feelings more passionately, and this is like pushing them to be like, no, Aquarius is gonna give me a chance. That's just the feeling and the vibe I'm getting from this person. Let's see, the next card coming up here is the Judgment card, and this is a major arcana card. So this is going to be a big decision that you're going to have to make, right? Especially for those of you who are currently in a relationship. You have somebody coming to you telling you, forget this person, I'm better for you. And you might have to really kind of do some soul searching here. What do I want to do about the situation? How do I want to proceed here about the situation? Some of you may be receiving a proposal in February, and the proposal may be coming. Something about these cards coming in together give me another feeling, or like another scenario here, that some of you in the collective may be receiving a proposal in February. Could even be a Valentine's Day proposal. But I feel like it's coming with some kind of an ultimatum, or some kind of like, you're going to have to make sacrifices for this. So maybe like you would have to move. Maybe you would have to relocate. Or maybe they're asking you to give up something, or to, help them with something they're working on. Some of you may find yourself where you're being given this offer or this proposal, but it's changing. Like, if you were to accept it, it would change your plans. It would change the direction that you're going in, or it would change the plans that you had for your life and your personal goals. And you're going to have to think about this. What do I want to do? Do I want to be in this relationship? Do I want to be with this person? Or do I want to keep going with, the path I was on, and the goals that I was on, and the things that I was trying to do? So some of you are going to have to be faced with a decision in this way. Maybe it's not a decision between two people, but it's a decision between like the path that you're on, and the path that this relationship would be taking you on. I do feel some of you may also be offered with like a trial period, or like a trial situation where they might be saying, well, why don't you come stay with me for a while? Or why don't I come stay with you for a while? There may be something here for some of you where you may be testing the waters, like seeing like, what would it be like if we were living together? What would it be like, if we were married? So for some of you, you may be testing things out, or talking about testing things out with somebody. This is coming in intuitively, okay? Completely and totally intuitively. It's not necessarily even from the cards. It's just the vibe and the sense that I'm getting here from the energy around the situation. I feel some of you are having like a sister energy coming in and like really intervening a lot. Like really meddling with the situation, meddling with the relationship. It could be your sister, it could be this person's sister, and I feel like there's gonna be some kind of like a boundary that's gonna be set with this sister energy. Kind of like, you need to stay out of this. Like, this isn't for you to get involved, or this isn't for you to be in investigating. I almost feel like this is like a sister energy, like coming in and asking really personal questions, like really giving the third degree. And it's like, hello, you're not the one in the relationship, right? Like, it's not, you don't need to know this kind of stuff. So I feel there's some kind of boundary for some of you with a sibling, with like a sister energy who's coming in and being really nosy or really demanding. Okay, that's not gonna be for all of you. I do feel if it's not your sister, if it's your person's sister, they're gonna handle it. They're not okay with it. They're not looking at it like, oh, that's just my sister. You know how she, like, they're like, no, this is unacceptable. So I feel like they're gonna handle it. If it's you, if it's your sister, this person is gonna expect for you to handle it. They're like, it's not my place to argue with her. It's not my place to, uh, you know, go back and forth with her, or tell her she's out of line. Like, this is your sister. You're gonna have to handle her. I don't know why. Such an interesting thing, but this person's energy is so strong in this situation. Like, she's right up in it as if it's like her relationship, and it's not. Uh, it's the funniest thing. Um, the next card coming. Oh, one thing I want to say, because the Judgment card is a major arcana card, and I do feel a sense like some of you are having to make a choice or a decision between the path you were on in this relationship. Some of you might like get freaked out, and you might get scared. Like, well, what's the right decision? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be with this person and give up my path? Am I supposed to stay on the path and give up this person? I feel that this is like a crossroads you came into this life to have. So, in other words, you came into this life to make this decision. Okay. I'll give you an example. Okay. Let's say, or maybe the roles are reversed. Maybe you are telling this person to give something up. And it's something they came here to make this decision. So I'll give you an example. Like, let's say you're a tarot reader, and you came into this lifetime that one of the things you were supposed to make a decision was, are you going to be involved in what some people consider the occult? Are you going to be, kind of like in these spiritual or mystical activities? Or are you going to give that up? And let's say it's not necessarily a test. It's not a test, but it's a free will choice. It's a free will decision. And you came into this lifetime to figure out what you want to do. Which path do you want? Do you want this mystical path, or do you want to be a quote unquote regular normal person? Okay, I'm giving an example. And so you could have somebody coming to you and saying to you, I want to be with you. I want to have a life with you, but I'm really uncomfortable with all this tarot stuff. So I don't want tarot cards in the house. I don't want you reading tarot in the house. I want to have kids. I don't want this stuff around the kids. I don't want you to tell my family that you're doing this kind of stuff. And some of you might say, well, you know what? If this person can't accept me, they can go kick rocks, right? Some of you might be like, forget it, then I don't want to be with that person. That's exactly the decision you came here to make. And the flip side of that, some of you might say, you know what, it's not the biggest thing for me in the world because I still have my spiritual connection. You can take my tarot cards away. You can take my crystals away. It doesn't change the fact that I'm an intuitive person. It doesn't change the connection that I have with spirit. And, that's fine. If this person's uncomfortable with it, I don't have to have my tarot cards in the house. I don't have to be reading tarot. And some of you might be okay with it. And you might say, I can blend in. And I can pursue my spiritual connection in other ways. And again, you came here to make that decision, whatever it might be. Whether you say, okay, I'm going to do this or not. For some of you, it could be career. It could be, something else. But you might be finding yourself in a situation where you're being asked to give something up. Or you may be telling somebody, you may be asking somebody to give something up. But I feel here there's going to be conversations about the relationship. Like, if we're going to move forward, somebody's going to have to make a big shift. Somebody's going to have to make a big change. And that's exactly the thing this person came here to decide in this lifetime. What do I want? Which path am I going to choose? What's more important to me? And it's not necessarily that there's a wrong answer. It's not necessarily that there's going to be a wrong choice. You're not being tested. It's about you determining what you want and what path you want, or this person figuring out what path they want. The next card coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Page of Wands. Now, some of you could be choosing between an air sign and a fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Page of Wands can also be impulsive energy, like quick energy. So some of you maybe are wanting to make the decision quickly, or you're feeling rushed. Maybe you're feeling rushed to make a decision, or you might be feeling as though you're being enticed. So whatever is being offered, or maybe you're the one doing the enticing, but somebody is asking someone to give something up. Somebody is asking someone, choose me, pick me, and they may be doing things to be more enticing, like to sweeten the pot. I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. So this could be someone, I don't necessarily feel like it would be like extravagant gifts, but it feels more to me like experiences. I'm going to give you a really fun time. I'm going to show you a really fun time. I'm going to take you out. We're going to go on trips. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. Like, I feel like you have this person trying to show you, this is why you should this is why you should choose me, because life is going to be fun. Life is going to be exciting, right? There's this sense here. There could also sometimes with the Page of Wands be an aspect of like a muse. So there could be somebody that's coming in as like a muse, enticing you, catching your attention, or somebody maybe seeing you as a muse. Sometimes for me, the Page of Wands can be somebody coming into a situation that is really inspiring somebody, or like lighting their fire, or like helping them like get their groove back in some kind of a way. There could be this aspect sometimes with the Page of Wands for me in my readings. The next card, candle just went out. Next card here is the Queen of Wands. All right, so it's interesting that we're going from the Page to the Queen. It could be a fire sign person, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It could also be here telling us that some passion or some attraction is growing very quickly, like it's advancing. Here we have Page, and we're going from the Page to the Queen. So, gosh. There could be somebody, like I said, you didn't see them, you didn't take them seriously. And now you're seeing that no, like they are grown. This person is grown. This person is fully grown. Passion growing, attraction growing, things heating up, things escalating. There could even be a sense here with from the Page, going from the Page to the Queen of Wands, is like playing with fire. Like, don't play with fire. You know, there's something you're not taking seriously, but it's going to become serious. It could get out of hand even. So if you are in a situation where you think you're just going to have fun with somebody, or you think you're just flirting, but you're not serious, you're just playing around, you may find that it gets very intense. It gets very hot. It gets very intense. It's difficult to ignore. Some of you in an existing relationship are going to be reigniting this fire as you are negotiating your terms of the relationship, your agreements, how things are going to be moving forward, coming together, working together. There's a sense here of like the passion growing, the attraction growing, that vulnerability, feeling like you can be vulnerable in a healthy way. So I do definitely feel like someone is coming in with masculine energy, someone's taking the lead, someone is being the masculine, and this is allowing somebody to really be in the feminine and be in that energy of being cared for. I even feel a sense of like being put on a pedestal, being made to feel beautiful, being made to feel sensual, being made to feel very attractive, or alluring. So I do feel a sense of like physical intimacy becoming stronger. There's not a whole lot of variety here. We're going swords and wands, right? So we don't have earth, we don't have cups, so we have thought. We have thought, and we have the physical action, the passion and the fire. So these cards could also give us a feeling, in a sense, that this is the kind of connection with somebody that's gonna get inside your head. Not like in a manipulative way, but like in a way that they're gonna be convincing. They know what you want. They know what you want. They know how you think. They're connecting with you in like an intellectual way or intelligent way. They're connecting with you mentally, and this is igniting the passions physically, right? So there could be even things here in terms of like, somebody who just knows all the right things to say. Maybe somebody who's going to be very vocal or very verbal during physical intimacy, and that's like enticing it, and that's like getting you worked up more. Or somebody who just has a sense of understanding, like, how you want them to come at you, and they're giving you that. So I feel a sense here of like, this mental connection, this intellectual connection that is becoming very hot, very passionate, very fiery. And for some of you, you don't think that that could happen because you're not taking this person seriously. You're looking at them like, oh, they're young or they're inexperienced, but they know you, they get you, or vice versa. There's this sense here of that connection becoming something very hot and very fiery. So it could even be little conversations that all of a sudden you're like, I don't know, when we were talking, and the next thing I know, we were all wrapped up, we were all hot and bothered. It could be that kind of dynamic here too. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, if this is none of those. Especially when it comes to love and romance, some people feel their Venus tends to resonate a lot more, but sometimes it could be your moon. But I will have a playlist in the description that will take you to the other videos, so you can definitely check them out and see, kind of like what resonates with you. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Have a wonderful month, my dears. Hope to see you in the weekly forecasts.